up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is a Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702. And we got back today the man, the myth, the legend.
Frank.
You know what, though? Frank kind of fits you. I could see you as a Frank. Like Frank Abigail. Wasn't that the dude from Catch Me If You Can?
I have no idea.
You ever see that movie, Catch Me If You Can?
I'm sure I've seen it.
With Leonardo DiCaprio, where he forges all those checks and everything, and Tom Hanks. Based off a true story. All right. Look, we had a lot to talk about today. There was a lot of things that kind of happened in sports. We're going to talk about the very beginning, the first thing that happened.
Wait, hold on. I need to start with something different because I seen something yesterday that really fucking irritated the shit out of me.
Let's go. I'm here for it. I'm all ready.
Tell me how your fucking tight end and his stupid bitch of a fucking fiance are having a fucking wedding at Madison Square Garden, and the cheapest ticket that they're selling to their fucking wedding is $8,000.
Do you know how much money it costs?
As much as we want our privacy, we're going to have a fucking wedding at Madison Square Garden, and we're going to charge fans of ours thousands of fucking dollars to come to our wedding.
Do you know how much money it costs to turn the lights on at Madison Square Garden?
Do you know how much money the two of them fucking retards make?
First of all, I didn't even see that shit. So let's go back. Let's take it back a second. Let me take it back a little bit. They're charging how much?
The cheapest ticket is $8,000.
Is that like on a website? Is that is those scalper prices, or those are the prices from their website?
That's obviously it's like AXS or whatever, or Madison
yeah, but
Square.
I mean, like, those aren't scalper tickets. Those are actually like the prices
selling through a website.
Oh,
selling through an actual ticket sales site.
I mean, okay, I have two reactions to that, okay? I'm going to start with the first one. The first one is a negative reaction. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with either one of them motherfuckers selling $8,000. Why the fuck can't y'all just get married like a normal ass fucking couple in a church or in a backyard with about 100 guests? Why the fuck y'all got to do 8,000 tickets? I've been to a rich wedding before. My sister's rich. They ain't cost that fucking much money. Okay? That's my first reaction. My second reaction is, okay, well, Taylor Swift is the absolute queen of making business opportunities out of everything.
This is where she shows her true character.
Yes. She makes business opportunities. Like, let's think about her tour. Remember, she went and got the rights to her catalog and then re-released all of the songs so she could make the money off of it. She sent a tour, and instead of traveling everywhere and having enough cities where everybody could go visit, she put that shit in movie theaters. And our co-host actually drove and went and saw it. So does this surprise you that she's taking an opportunity to?
No, it doesn't surprise me. I didn't like her anyway.
Rip off her fans? She rips off her fans on a regular basis.
This just makes me dislike her even fucking more.
Yeah, no, I understand. Because she's a business con woman.
She's a thief. She's a modern day grifter.
Yeah. She's a snake oil salesman.
She's a gypsy.
Yeah, she makes bank and turns everything into a business opportunity.
But we want our privacy, but our privacy has a price.
Yep. Of course, we know her privacy has a price.
You give me $8,000, I can let my privacy issue go away.
You know what the worst part about this is? They're gonna sell that bitch out.
Oh yeah, of course, because little fucking tweens want to fucking see.
There's gonna be somebody. There's gonna be people that pay $8,000 to sit in. Okay, so let's sit in the nosebleed seat. I think this is a perfect transition to the Knicks because they play at Madison Square Garden. Did you see the difference in the prices of the tickets?
No. You know I
Buddy,
don't watch basketball.
no, but I would have thought you would have seen this. This was all over Twitter. So the Knicks fans took over San Antonio because it was cheaper to fly to San Antonio, get a hotel room, rent a car, and go to the game
Oh, I think I did see something about how much the tickets were because
than it was.
there's live streamers that make millions of dollars a year that were bitching about how much the tickets were.
Yes. So this New York fans flew from New York to San Antonio, rented a car, got a hotel, and got halfway decent seats for less money than it would have cost them to go and sit in the nosebleeds. So, okay.
But I bet that bitch is still sold out.
100%. It costs a lot of money to turn on the lights at Madison Square Garden. I think Dana White said it's like $500,000.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can charge a tenth of the price during the regular season, and then during the playoffs you can raise it fucking 4,000%.
Well, this is for yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Oh, because you still paid to turn on the lights during the regular season when the ticket was $10.
Their tickets aren't $10 though.
I'm just putting numbers out there.
Yeah. So
if the ticket is $10 during the regular season and $1,000 in the playoffs, you were still able to turn the lights on with the $10 ticket.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
But now you're just being fucking greedy.
Yeah.
Because it's the playoffs.
Well, again, 100%. Yeah, nope, 100%. They are being, it don't matter. All these teams do this, okay? I don't understand how you have season tickets, and some season tickets do not include playoff games. So anyway, the Knicks are up 2-0 on the Spurs. You don't watch basketball. I didn't see this coming, buddy. You picked the Spurs, but I think you picked them to lose to the Pistons.
In the finals?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I got it right here. Yeah, no, you picked the Spurs to beat the Pistons. You picked the Pistons to beat the Celtics. You picked the Celtics to beat the Knicks. So you got the Spurs right. Okay. Got them right. Bring them into the finals. Both games were kind of close. Both games, the superstar Wemby, the alien, made mistakes at the end. The first two games were in San Antonio. The Knicks went down and beat them in San Antonio twice. So now they're going back home for games 3 and 4. I said this was going to be a 6 or 7 game series originally, and I picked the Spurs to win because I said they have no answer for Wemby. Fucking Karl Anthony Towns has showed me that dude is a dog. That dude is a dog. So I'm just going to say it might be a sweep. I don't know if the Spurs are going to win a game 3 or 4 in New York. I have no clue. If Spurs win Monday, Spurs in 6. If the Knicks win, Knicks in 4. Yeah. So, I mean, I thought game 2 was a must-win game for the Spurs. And they had a lead. They were playing well. And then they just started making mistakes. We're shooting too many. And Jalen Brunson, this little motherfucker. Dude, I don't even know how he be doing some of this shit. So the finals have not been as crazy as the NHL finals. But I didn't see this coming. I definitely agree with Anthony. I think if the Knicks win Monday, it's a sweep. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if the Spurs win Monday if they win in 6. I mean, Spurs are fatigued. They look tired at the end of the games. Dylan Harper needs to come back in because Dylan Harper right now isn't playing much in the fourth quarter. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works out. I mean, even if they win on Monday, if the Spurs to win on Monday, I say they lose game 3, they win game 5, and they lose game 6. I don't think they're winning the game 6 in the Garden. So that's gonna be kind of the issue. If it goes 6, I think it has to go 7 with the Spurs. And I'm gonna say Spurs fans, y'all gonna be fucking better. What?
Oh no, never mind.
What do you mean?
No, I thought Game 6 was going to be in Houston, but
No, game 6 is in Knicks. So yeah, they're not winning a game 6 in Madison, I don't think. And Spurs fans, y'all gotta be better. Like when the Knicks won, they were taking over that stadium, and even the announcers were like, "Dude, just let you know, we're in San Antonio. We're not in New York." Like, maybe I understand those ticket prices are very, very expensive depending on where you live at. You don't make the money that New Yorkers make in San Antonio. I get it, but y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do much better. You can't let New York take over your whole fucking stadium. You cannot have that happen. That is fucking ridiculous. But the Knicks look great. I mean, the games haven't been good, but they've been good. They haven't been great. But hey, I think it's going to be a sweep. I utterly think it's going to be a sweep. I think Karl Anthony Towns is showing something. I think Wemby's worn out. And there's that old adage that you have to go through growing pains before you can win in the NBA. And people were thinking that, the Spurs had to lose in the Western Conference Final to the Thunder, or maybe because Wemby lost in France. That happens. But the rest of their team is really, really young, where the Knicks are poised and ready to go. So, yeah, I don't know. Knicks up 2-0. Let's see what happens. Game is tonight. So my prediction is the Spurs better win this game. I think the Spurs are going to come out hot. But there's no lead that's safe. Like the Spurs could be up 14, 15 points. Both teams have had 14 to 15 point runs in the third and fourth quarters of these games. And you get down to the crunch time and Jalen Brunson happens and they can play Wemby. I thought they had enough guards. The Spurs would have enough guards to fuck with Brunson, but they don't. Okay? Brunson is a walking bucket getter right now. Brunson's fucking crazy. And the fact that his dad is on the bench, Jeremy, and in the game 2 or whatever, his dad yelled at them. Game 2 or game 1, he said, "Shut the fuck up and stop acting like some fucking bitches. Stop looking for fouls." And the coach was like, Mike Brown was like, "I love it. I fucking love it." And then the Knicks came out and started fucking beating the shit out the Spurs. Now, granted, when I say beat shit, it became closer. But no, something's going on with the Knicks. I've seen some videos where they say that there's a lot of reasons why the Knicks are winning. I've heard of the WWE. ESPN is going crazy with this Danhausen thing, these curses. Because apparently Danhausen cursed the Knicks and then he uncursed them. So they're going crazy with this shit. I've seen those theories. I've seen the theories of New Yorkers actually saying that the reason why the Knicks are winning is going to win the finals is because it's Pride Month. And Pride Month started in New York, and New Yorkers love Pride Month. So there's so many fucking different theories. Let's put it this way, okay? The Hawks and the Knicks were tied 2-2. And everybody was thinking that the Hawks were going to give the Knicks a challenge. And from that moment on, the Knicks have not lost a game. So they swept 2 series. So 12 straight games. And 7 of those wins are by double digit. I don't know what's going on. I should have seen this coming. I've been wrong about the playoffs. Maybe I need to pay more attention. Shit, I don't know, because I've been wrong about a lot of shit, okay? And I've been watching the fuck out of these. So who's the MVP of it? So I would say Cat. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I'm gonna say Cat. Even though Cat hasn't scored as much, I would say Cat. Jalen came on in crucial times. Jalen is your closer. Jalen, the guy that's going to take over, he's going to get y'all to the promised land. But Cat has what he has done and how he has made Wemby so uncomfortable, and the defense he's played, and the plays that he's made at the right time. Like this may be one of those type of things with the Andre Iguodala winning with the with the Warriors, where yeah, Jalen Brunson has played good in the fourth quarter. He's had some moments. I know in game one, he hit like 2 threes. One was in the first quarter, and then he didn't hit another three to the fourth. So he hasn't had the greatest shooting performance. But I mean, he's came through in the clutch. But Cat is changing the narrative around him. That's all I'm gonna say. So I mean, Cat is 100% changing that narrative, and I don't, I didn't see this coming. I thought Wemby was gonna dominate Cat. I did not see this coming at all. So I would say right now it's Cat. Okay, buddy, what about this? What the fuck? What about this trade? The Myles Garrett trade.
I don't know. Everybody's surprised. I wasn't surprised. He didn't want to be there.
Were you surprised? Okay, are you surprised that? So my what I think surprised everybody was where he went and what they got for him.
I mean, I'm surprised that what LA gave up for him.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Like the dude is at the end of his career. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't surprised that he got traded. That's for sure.
I'm not surprised he got traded. We all knew he didn't want to be there. He only resigned because of the contract.
But we also know that LA is all about fuck them picks.
Yeah, we know that. Yep.
So I mean, the QB pick made sense now.
Remember when I said on the show, I actually thought it was a good pick because we know how they are. And when's the next time they're going to draft in the first round?
I still don't think it was a good pick. And I think they gave up too much in the trade for Myles Garrett. Because, I mean, you gave up fucking Jared Verse.
Yeah.
And 2 first-round picks.
No, 1.
Whatever. It's the same thing.
The Patriots gave up 2 first.
But, like, I don't know.
But essentially, they gave up 2 first because of Jared Verse. And they didn't want to.
What are they gonna do at quarterback? Use 3rd or 4th rounders for fucking quarterback?
Who the
Rams?
They got Ty Simpson.
Okay.
Gee, look at this. Rams don't care about first round picks. Ram built that team with 3rd and 4th round picks. That is true.
Like we know they don't care about first round picks, but why would you take Ty Simpson when next year? Look at the fucking QB pool next year.
Because they knew they weren't going to have a
the QB pool next year is leaps and bounds above fucking Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson, if you put Ty Simpson in next year's QB class, he would have been a fifth or 6th rounder.
They're not going to have a first round pick next year. And
Right.
a lot of people are speculating this trade was in the talks during the draft. It just took a minute to get everything situated. And due to like the June 1st stuff.
But then what really doesn't make any sense is they said that he wanted a new contract. He wanted to rework his contract. They didn't rework his contract. He's making the same amount of money.
So it does say.
But really, he's making less money because have you seen the California taxes?
Yeah. So it does say that
he's about to get raped and pillaged on fucking taxes in California.
It said they restructured his contract to move compensation forward. So they moved some of the compensation to a guarantee of $37 million. But despite the salary bump,
it's the same years and the same amount.
Yeah, but the tax differences due to California state income compared to Ohio is creating a large unavoidable shock tax burden. So they gave up a 1st round pick, Jared Verse, who was the defensive rookie of the year in 2024, a 2nd round pick in 2028, and a 3rd round pick in 2029.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
So I was more. I'm on the same page as you are. I knew he was going to be traded. I 100% knew he was going to be traded. I thought they were going to open up a bidding war so they could get the most amount that they could possibly get for him, especially
Let's
when
see.
you kind of see what AJ Brown went from. But getting Jarrett Verse, that I think that changed everything for the Browns to not open up that breeding war, because even if you got another first round draft pick, you have a very good young player on a 2-year young contract that can kind of step in. He's not going to replace the thing, but he's on a better timeline for the Cleveland Browns than Myles Garrett was. They got a first round pick next year, which if from the Rams, which yeah, it should be a high first round pick in like the 30s or whatever. But who knows with the way Matt Stafford's put together. So, and then they got a couple picks. So I think that was a very good take. I don't understand this trade for the Rams. Um,
They're trying to go all in for Stafford's last year.
I get that. But
just give me
does
Jared.
this?
Let me keep Jared Verse on that first round pick next year.
That's kind of like, don't get me wrong. I love Myles Garrett. I think he is a great player. I would love to have him on any of my teams. Any team would love to have him. But again,
You'd have been smarter trying to make the trade for Max Crosby.
there you go. There you go.
A younger player, and I think you're going to get more years out of Max Crosby.
And also, I mean, the biggest thing I'm gonna say, and I've heard this multiple times, and this is why it kind of gives me one of those weird feelings. Like, we've seen a lot of times where great defensive players leave an organization and they just don't perform the same when they get to that organization. And yes, he was doubled and triple teamed. Yes, he had 5 sacks in a game that they lost by 20 points. But when you're going all in, he's not Aaron Donald. Like, Aaron Donald's sacks came at proper moments. They weren't just that he was hitting the quarterback. Like at the very end of the Super Bowl where he goes through and gets to Burrow. Do you see what I'm saying? They came at the perfect moment. They weren't, and I'm not saying he's a stat sheet stuffer. Like he was, if he was in the NBA, I'd call him Kevin Love, stat sheet stuffer. But I don't know if his production with the Rams is going to be the same as what it was with the Browns, and is the production that he's going to contribute to winning. That's kind of my thought process. When you're playing the Rams, you know what you got to play. Teams get up to play the Rams. Nobody gives a fuck about playing the Browns.
I mean, Donald's made it. He's made it clear several times that he wanted to play with Garrett. He said it last year or the year before that if Garrett came to LA, he would think about coming back.
Okay, but let's think about that though. Okay, Aaron Donald's a beast. Okay, right? Aaron Donald was an amazing talent. When is the last time Aaron Donald played?
But now, like he posted a video of him working out.
Yep.
And then they asked him about it if he was going to come back because they got Garrett. Then he said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna have to think about it because I have to figure out if my body can actually go through it."
So he would have, at the start of this season, he missed 24 and 25. I don't know if, and he's not extremely old, but I just don't know if well, no, he's 35. Fuck. I don't know if bringing him back after 3 years out, being a 35-year-old whose body for the last 2 years is not, yes, you can still work out, but it's not the same as football. I don't know if that matters as much. Do you expect to see Super Bowl Aaron Donald, Jeremy?
No.
So, I mean, I don't know how many players at 35 take time. There's a couple players that come back and can do great, but we've seen more players sit out a year and never regain form.
I mean, if Aaron Donald came back, Aaron Donald's still going to be Aaron Donald. But I don't think you're going to see Super Bowl Aaron Donald.
Okay. So we'll see. I think they gave up a little too much. I think
I'm
giving up.
starting a bet of, is it over or under 6 months that Garrett starts complaining about the taxes?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. Those taxes are insane.
I think it's going to be under, and I think it's going to be under by a lot.
So this is what I'm going to tell you. I think he's going to mention the taxes, but if they're winning, I think he's going to keep it to a minimum. If they're an average team, I think he's going to blow up on the taxes. Think about that. Think about how that must suck. Let's talk about that. Let's pick a topic. Let's talk about that. You have been stuck in Cleveland your whole entire career on a shitty franchise. You signed one of the highest non-quarterback deals ever last year. You get traded to an organization that is trying to win now and was in the NFC Championship the year before. Very good team. But yet, bitch, they're taking half of your money. Like, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That is crazy.
I mean, hey, karma is a funny thing.
Karma really is. That is a funny thing. All right, buddy. Have you watched any of the NHL finals?
I watched some of game 2, and then I watched when the Canes went up 2 goals, and then I turned it off.
In where?
In game 2.
What do you mean? Game 2, they weren't up 2 goals.
Game 2, the Carolina went up 2 goals in the beginning of the game because Ehlers scored the first goal. The Canes were up 2-0.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna have, because I watched that game, right? Game 2 is where the damn the Knights lost 4-3 in OT. They were up 2-1 going into the Knights were up 2-1, 3-0 in the third fucking period.
Wait, was it game 1?
They were up 2-0 going into the third period in game 2.
Oh no, it was game 1 then.
So funny part is, sidetrack. And the reason why I know is I just got into an argument with
it was game 1.
A debate with a lady yesterday, and she said, no, the Carolina Panthers were up 2-0. I'm like, no, that was game 1. And she's like, no, it was last night. I'm like, no, because the damn Knights gave up 3 goals in the third period. Yeah, I watched game 2 and a little bit of game 3. Once I thought the game was over.
That's all right. Last night they gave up 4 in the third period.
I fucking know. So yeah, the first game, I mean, the hockey, I paid attention to game 1, but I didn't watch it. So crazy game. They were up 2-0,
so game 1 I watched, and then I seen the second goal scored, and then I turned it off.
Yeah, and you missed the best parts of the game.
I figured it's because I'm watching that they're losing. So when I turned it off,
that might have happened because from that moment on they came back. First of all, can I ask you a question? What is a goalie's job?
To stop the puck from going in the goal.
Did they change the rules or something in the last couple of years that goalies can't really stop the puck anymore?
I don't know what you mean.
How the fuck do we have a 5-4 game, a 4-3 game, and a 5-4 game?
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah, but did the scores used to be a lot less, like 2-1, 3-2? Like it seems like scoring
I think they've been getting higher over the last several years.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like they've been. Pretty soon we're gonna have fucking football scores.
But the players have been getting better though.
But the goalies haven't.
It's not that the goalies haven't been getting better, but the players shooting the pucks have been getting better at a faster rate.
And the goalies just they're like alligators, right? They just they're very similar, the same as what I mean. Yes, I get that they're getting better. The players are
They're
getting
like
better, stronger,
it's like
faster.
it's like the tortoise and the hare. The goalie is a tortoise.
So they take a lot, but okay. So I get that, but basically, what we're gonna need is we're gonna need the players to become extremely stagnant for the goalies to catch up to them. Anthony. Not only did they give up they were up 4-0. They gave up 4 goals in one period after giving up 3 goals in a period in the same period the game before.
The Knights scored 4 goals in a second, and Carolina scored 4 goals in the third.
What the fuck are we doing here, guys? Like, as a fan, I'm excited as shit. But as a goalie, none of y'all motherfuckers better ask for money. Okay? None of y'all motherfuckers better ask for money. Y'all, that is, yeah, I've seen. Now, we can talk about the game too,
But also, as long as we'll probably get a lot of comments about this, but Carter Hart was out for a while because of that Canada issue that happened.
Who's that?
He was part of that Canada 5
I don't even know
thing that happened with him and the girl, where there was accusations of rape and all that, and it went to court, and he was acquitted. And
okay, so he was, and is he on our team or the other team?
He's on our team. Okay, he's our goalie. So he was out for a long time because of that issue, and then came back. So he didn't play for a long time, but he's been playing pretty well during these playoffs.
But is he getting in a fucking 4 goals a game?
Hey,
like, listen, the average, the Knights fucking goalie has.
I'm surprised he did good in the shootout, because he's not good at the shootout.
4 goals, yes, 4 goals. So both of y'all goalies ain't getting paid. Fuck y'all, okay? First, yes, and Anthony, you are 100% right. So in the third period, in game 1, there was
always important.
There was 3 goals scored in game 1. In game 2, in the third period, there was 4 goals scored, technically 5. We'll get to that in a second. And then in game 4, there was.
But also, I think the Knights last night had 1 or 2 goals taken off the board.
Well, the goal in the third period that everybody's gonna bitch about, which I don't know how it wasn't a fucking goal. It was literally the puck was past the line. I don't know if we're calling goalie interference. I don't know the fucking rules, Takaki.
I think they called goalie interference. I think it was.
I don't know how that was not a goal, okay? But Knight fans, shut the fuck up bitching. You can't give up 3 goals in the third period and bitch about 1 goal. Okay? You can't. Well, you can. But that's not why you lost. You didn't lose because that was called goalie interference. You lost because you gave up 3 goals in the fucking third period. You only give up 2 goals, you still win. So, yeah. Yes, the third period and overtime has been extremely important. I have a question. Has there been any NHL conspiracy theories about the script being written? Because out of any sport, to me, that
I haven't seen any conspiracy theories. Everybody is just bitching about Carter Hart playing hockey.
Man, fuck people. Get your panties out of a bunch. Get your sands out your vagina. Nobody gives a goddamn fuck about that shit. If the dude was acquitted, he was motherfucking acquitted.
Because he was part of that whole Canada 5 and he was acquitted and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. So everybody's attacking the Knights. Everybody in the NHL hates the Golden Knights.
Y'all hate us because y'all ain't us. You know what the funny part is?
And this Stanley Cup Finals is the worst Stanley Cup Finals. It's going to set the NHL back.
Nobody gives a fuck about these damn Gen Z fucking motherfuckers. You know what? The Carolina Panthers had a sign that said
Hurricane.
we hate Vegas. No, the fuck y'all don't. First of all, let's stop pretending like you don't.
Hurricane.
90% of your population
Panthers are
would
NFL
take a trip to Vegas any time of the year. Nobody goes to visit Carolina.
The Panthers are NFL team.
The Hurricanes. Sorry, the Hurricanes. Nobody, they're the same fucking state. Nobody goes to visit Carolina, okay? Nobody says, I'm going on a vacation to Carolina. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit unless you have family there, okay? The Panthers don't even go. Panthers or the Hurricanes, y'all fans don't even give a fuck about y'all shit. So all these teams, oh, we hate Vegas. Fuck y'all. Y'all live in piece of shit ass places. Y'all wish y'all was in Vegas. Fuck the bullshit. Now, if you live in New York, LA, a couple other places around Texas, totally different story. But if you're from Raleigh, Carolina, bitch, y'all called Carolina. Which one, north or south? That's not even a fucking state. That's not a state or a city.
So yeah, no, I haven't actually watched the games because every time I turn on the games, the other Carolina scores. So
We'll stop turning on the games.
I leave the game off.
That's smart. Yeah, exactly. Everybody hates Vegas, but it's always in Vegas. Yeah, 100%. Y'all don't hate Vegas. Y'all just jealous because you hate Vegas. Y'all go to your casinos and go, oh, we wish we were in Vegas. And the funny part is every time I go someplace and they got a casino, they're like, you should go see our casinos. Why? But you know where I live at? I live in Vegas. I'm not going to go see your fucking rinky-dink casino. I got a casino that's in my neighborhood that looks better than that shit. Shut the fuck up. And for anybody that doesn't understand, the casino is called Santa Fe Station. That motherfucker has an ice rink, a bowling alley, a movie theater, a concert hall, like 400 rooms.
And hookers
casino.
outside.
Huh?
And hookers outside.
You can get a hooker too. Stonies. So if you're a cowboy, all that good shit. All at one place in our local neighborhood casino. Go to your goddamn casinos. All right. The most unkept secret ever.
I didn't even hear about the trade.
You know why you didn't hear about the trade? Because Myles Garrett was traded on the same day.
Because I really don't care, and it's the Patriots.
So, for anybody that has not heard, A.J. Brown has been traded to the Patriots. Okay? So, basically, the compensation was the Eagles received a 2028 first round pick and 227 and a fifth round pick. The Eagles traded for Brown, and they traded a fifth round draft pick for Brown.
Wait a second. So the Patriots got hosed.
Yes. Yes. That's another reason why you didn't hear about it. Because the Myles Garrett trade, and the only thing anybody said is, oh my God, the Patriots gave up a fucking
wait a
first.
second. No, I think maybe the Eagles got hosed.
No fucking way.
Because the only thing the Eagles got for next season's draft is the better of the Patriots first, the better of the Patriots two fifth round pick.
Yeah. So the Eagles
they don't get a first round pick from New England until 2028.
Yeah, but they traded a fifth round pick for him.
We all know he's played above a fifth round pick.
Yes, went to two Super Bowls. Yes, went to two Super Bowls. But we also know that he's similar to Diggs, where he's very talented, but he causes a lot of drama in the locker room. I mean, he produced over 5,000 yards. Do you see what I'm saying? Do I think he's going to produce with the Patriots? Yes. If the Patriots get a Super Bowl victory out of this, do I think it helps them? Yes. Then who gives a fuck? Fuck them picks. You gave up a 2028 first round pick. That's going to end up being probably a 30th pick. Do you see what I'm saying? Not that big of a deal. And the Eagles are probably going to flip that, like Anthony said, for 2027. But I don't think this puts them any higher up. And I think that's why the Patriots gets hosed. I think this is a very similar situation to Stephon Diggs with Houston. When Houston got Stephon Diggs from the Bills, I think this becomes a very similar situation where, yes, you have a target that you can throw to, you have a veteran receiver, and you have a true number one. But let's not act like the Patriots did not have a lot of luck in their Super Bowl run. Very similar to the Broncos. Broncos won a lot of close games, okay? But they played the Chargers, which we know the Chargers are.
Why did Brown want to go to New England?
Because he wants to reunite with Vrabel. Remember, Vrabel in Tennessee didn't want to get rid of Brown, but they didn't want to pay him. So yeah, Brown wanted to reunite with Mike Vrabel. And there was no market for Brown. You do know that, right? Like nobody really wanted to trade for Brown.
Yeah.
So again, that's kind of why I think that the Patriots got hosed. Is not only is there not really a market for Brown, was they were bidding against themselves. Oh, Brown's favorite team when he was little was New England. That's why. Brown is fucking. How old is AJ Brown? 29? That makes sense. So, I mean, he probably started watching football when Patriots were booming. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Jeremy, can I tell you something? We getting old. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but we getting old. I mean, like when we were little kids, nobody rooted for the Patriots.
I still don't root for the fucking Patriots. What do you mean? When we were kids, I've never rooted for the motherfucking.
Well, how many? You lived in Pennsylvania. How many fucking New England Patriot fans did you know as a kid?
I don't know. I've never rooted for fucking Pennsylvania teams ever.
I know that, but I don't know many New England Patriots as a kid. But now we're gonna go through an era where a lot of these kids that grew up are gonna be Patriot fans. Dude, what are you talking about? I get out of bed and make a noise. I get out of bed and my knee pops.
I don't know what they're Patriots fans for.
Because of Brady.
Because the head coach cheated on his wife with an ugly ass reporter.
No, but I'm talking about so for instance, Brown is 29, right? Okay, cool. So he was born in 97. So when he started watching football, maybe as a young kid, but actually started getting into football, he was probably 6 or 7. Who was on top of the world? The Patriots. So we're gonna now get into the kids that have grown up with Tom Brady being their savior. We're gonna get into that area where a lot of these players are gonna say the Patriots are my favorite team growing up. And we're fucking adults when that shit happened.
I'll just tell them that, hey, go grab a truck so you can hit your bandwagon to it.
Or how about this? I was watching a video, and it was a younger dude watching this video. He was reacting to Michael Jordan highlights. And there was like a couple times that he said something in my head. And I was like, he's like, wait, Michael Jordan could shoot? I didn't know Michael Jordan could shoot. And he's like, oh my God, LeBron is my GOAT, but is Michael Jordan actually better than my GOAT? And I was just like, these kids don't know. All the kids that are arguing.
That's because they don't research anything. They just go off of what they've seen. They don't actually look at anything. They don't. The internet is there for a reason, for people to look shit up. And these idiots don't look shit up. They just go off of, oh, I'm 14 years old. LeBron is the best. LeBron is a balding little bitch.
But But like again, that's where I'm like, holy shit. Like I am so old that we have a debate about LeBron and Michael. And most of these people that like LeBron have no clue what Jordan played. They just know what they saw. Or they just see he had a horrible shooting percentage. He shot 32% from three. But none of them actually watched any of the games.
And that's the problem when all you do is look at data and not see the whole picture.
Like that's how fucking
Welcome to
old.
my life in the real world.
Buddy,
I deal with idiots like this at work.
I know. Okay, so this is gonna be a great debate.
Wait. So where the fuck do I fall? Because I don't like either fucking one of them.
This this is going to be a great debate, and I'm gonna
Wait,
tell
give me
you how
1
this
second.
debate. I'm gonna tell you how this
My
debate
food
is
just
gonna
showed up.
play out. Right. This is not gonna be the LeBron Jordan debate, because LeBron. The thing with LeBron is he's gonna move around teams. So Patrick's gonna be on the same team for a while. They're both having great head coaches. So unless Andy Reid retires and Patrick gets another one, but they're both going to have great head coaches, except for Andy Reid was more established when he got Patrick. Patrick already has 3 Super Bowl rings. He's lost to the Eagles and the Bucks, so he's gotten um he's been there 5 times. There's only been 4 quarterbacks that have beat him in the playoffs. So, well, there's only been 3. Yeah, Patrick. Oh, no, sorry. Brady's beat him twice. Burrow and Jalen Hurts. So when you get to this one, and let's say Patrick gets for another Super Bowl, let's say he gets another one. That's going to be one of those things that even a lot of old heads are gonna side with Patrick, because they're basically gonna say Patrick was so good at doing so many different things, where Brady's greatest talent was his decision making and his getting the ball out, but he didn't have the best arm. He wasn't the fastest. And you're gonna have a lot of old heads that are gonna say no because of the way Patrick threw the ball and his improvisation plays. So I don't think that's gonna be the same debate as LeBron. So yeah, that's another reason when I argue the LeBron debate, like when I argue with my brother-in-law who's younger, and I argue the LeBron and Jordan debate, what I argue is, I don't. Both of them are great on the court. You can pick and choose. Jordan's defense was better, yes. Um, um, Jordan's scoring ability was way better. LeBron's passing ability was better. A lot of LeBron's attributes and his stats are because of his size, right? No big deal. But the one thing that you're never going to be able to debate is Jordan's legacy on the game. Like LeBron has shoes because of Jordan. Jordan changed the NBA game. And what I mean is, people didn't think you could win without a big man before Jordan showed up. Jordan never had a true big center. They just had fucking role players playing center. So the way that Jordan changed the culture of basketball, when he got into basketball, there was a whole bunch of drug addicts that he had to deal with. Nobody else had to deal with that. So yeah, it's that outside factor that makes Jordan the GOAT overall. Because when we're talking about the GOAT, we're just not talking about on court. We're talking about everything that surrounds basketball in the NBA and the legacy that he leaves on it. Jordan forever was the dominant player, even when he was not winning rings. Like Larry Bird said that was God disguised as Jordan. I think that was Jordan's rookie year. He scored 63 points against him. Jordan was the best player in the NBA from like 86 on. He just had to win a ring, and they were doubting him because they were saying that he could not be the best player, the best scorer on a team, and the best and win a ring. LeBron was on the ascension, but there were still arguments with Kobe. Then you had the Stephen Curry debate. So there was no arguments with Jordan. Even when Jordan didn't win the MVP, people just got tired of voting for him. So yeah, Jordan was way, way better. Brady wins on defense. Yes, that's where that's 100% right. You're 100% right on that. That's where I think that old heads are gonna have that debate. old heads are going to understand because we're not just analytical and we just don't look at stats and championships. And I'm saying we because I'm becoming a fucking old head. We understand the talent that Patrick Mahomes has. Dude, the Space Jam was so fucking horrible. And I didn't even, oh my God, that was such a bad movie. But you know what? All of LeBron's movies are bad. The House Party movie with LeBron, the Trainwreck movie with LeBron, all of them are bad. LeBron can't act. Okay? He cannot act. Jeremy, have you seen a LeBron movie?
Space Jam?
Yeah, did you see a Space Jam with LeBron?
Yeah, I've seen that stupid ass movie. It's fucking dumb. I thought it was dumb before it even came out. Then I saw it, and then it just confirmed how dumb it was.
You know what I think one of the dumbest parts of that whole entire movie was?
LeBron was in it.
No. Okay. The second dumbest part. After you had, why didn't you put one of his kids in it?
Because LeBron probably made the decision, and he's fucking stupid.
Why did you not put?
Not as intelligent as y'all think he is.
What you say, Jerry? He's not as intelligent as we think he is. I don't understand why you didn't put one of his people in his kids.
Because why? Why would I put my kids in there so they could earn royalties for the rest of their life?
Yeah, exactly.
And I could just have all the money myself and fuck them.
And you had a kid that age. I don't like
LeBron. Just go get the milk, LeBron.
What the fuck? I hate you so bad.
That's basically what he did.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He said, LeBron, just go get the milk. We're not, if y'all don't understand that joke, then y'all need to get the fuck out of here, okay? I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not going to elaborate on that. If y'all don't understand it, go in the back and slap yourself.
I couldn't help it.
And if you take offense to that joke, go out in the backyard and shoot yourself.
It was there for the taking.
That was fucking funny as shit, okay? And we all know Jeremy has no filter. He says what the fuck he wants to say. That is funny as shit. And I want to hear nobody in the comments going, "Oh, that was racist." That was not racist. Jeremy is not racist.
How do you not put your kids in the movie?
Yes.
How do you not set your kids up for success?
Like, again, Michael Jordan in Space Jam, they had other kids that were portrayed him very, very good. But there was a role where they were not a big part of the movie. This had a big part of the movie, and you had kids the age that you can put them in. And if you didn't want Bronny, put in Bryce. You could have put in your daughter.
I mean, I kind of wish my dad would have went and picked up the milk, but I didn't get that lucky.
My dad did go pick up the milk. He just came back. He was the only one picking up the milk. So, I don't know. We'll touch on it real quick. Do you know that? Wait, you know what move in the NFL nobody's talking? What move? I don't know. What move did they make? I'm trying to think of anything else. We'll bring it up real quick. We got. Yeah, I don't know. Is it the Cowboys signing Lawrence? Well, no, that was their first round edge. I don't know. We have to tell us. Let's look up. So, based off of, are you looking it up to see if you can find it, Jeremy?
I mean, the only thing Google was saying is a Geno Smith trade, but Mike Evans to the 49ers. I mean,
yeah.
I think we talked about it for like 5 seconds.
The issue that you have is
it's not that exciting.
This is the issue you have. I'm going to tell you why I don't think anybody's talking about it, okay?
Because I think we have an episode on YouTube about it.
We know he's going to get injured. He's going to the 49ers. He is going to get injured. And what's he coming off of? Like an ACL tear or whatever? So yeah, that he's going to get injured. And Mike Evans' career is going to end. Yeah, he had. Yeah, he was injured last year. That's right. Yeah.
Because I think we talked about it. Where'd it go? It was either, I think it was on March 14th. We talked about Bam dropping 83, Max Crosby drama, and NFL free agency. And I think we talked about Mike Evans.
Yeah. Well, I know on March 7th. We also talked about him on March 7th because we have a short from it too.
Yeah, we have trades on March 7th.
Yep. So we had a short from it on March 7th saying we were talking about him being a Hall of Famer. Yeah, that's the issue. He's going to the Niners. He's coming off an injury. He's going to get injured. There's really like
where they're all getting injured anyway. So
that's what I'm saying.
More injuries.
So I think they're not talking about it due to respect of his career dying. It's almost like when receivers go to Tennessee. Deebo Samuel is still unsigned.
Did you see the picture of him and how fat he is?
Yeah. Did you see Russell Wilson is going to be an analyst and they're celebrating it like it's the greatest thing ever?
Nobody wants his sorry ass.
Did you see that Odell Beckham and Juju Smith-Schuster is going to the Giants?
I seen that Odell Beckham's going back to the Giants, and
yeah,
that ought to be. That's going to be a fucking comedy show.
Jackson Dart,
to watch that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Jackson Dart, Cam, OBJ, and Juju. Oh my god, that's gonna be fucking hilarious.
If that's gonna be a fucking like, I need front row tickets to watch this fucking.
How long before you think Odell punches Jackson Dart?
About a week and a half.
I'll take that bet. I would take that bet.
I believe it's probably already happened. They just haven't said anything.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. WWE. Did you watch any of the Raw or the thing?
No, because I keep forgetting that they're overseas and it comes on at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so I just watch them on Wednesday.
So
since we're not doing the podcast during it, I just watch it on Wednesday because there's no commercials.
And I've been too busy at this shithole of a job.
Yeah. So they did the mass versus the mass match on Wednesday night on Netflix. They did the whole entire. Yeah, so I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because they highlighted the whole entire fucking match during the damn Raw. So I don't need to watch it. Like, I saw all the fucking match basically. And I'm not rewatching.
I heard it was a good match.
I heard it was too, but I'm not. I heard it was a very, very good match. Chad Gable performed very well.
But let me let y'all in on a little secret. That original El Grande Americano was not always Chad Gable.
We know that. We've talked about that.
Because go back and watch. I've seen the highlights of the Mass for Mass match. Go back and look at that match, and then go back and look at all the other ones, and tell me that's the same motherfucker.
It's not. It's not.
Because guess what was there that night that they did the Mask for Mask?
What?
That tattoo was back.
Yep. So I think it is hilarious how the WWE universe in Mexico, or the AAA universe in Mexico, changed their plans for the original American, the OG Americano and the new Americano, because there's reports that in the one that won, whoever he is beloved in Mexico.
Oh, they love him down there.
That's what I'm saying. And they kept painting him as a bad guy in WWE. And I was assuming Chad Gable was going to win. And there were reports that was the original plan, but the love for him changed it. He won. Brian Flores won an award yesterday.
What was that? Most lawsuits filed against the NFL?
Most likely to fucking not succeed. Wins the Hallis Award from the PFW for over. Jeremy, look up what he got the award for.
Hold on, let me see.
The Pro Football Writers of America announced the Vikings defensive coordinator is the George Hallis Award. He's the 58 Hallis Award winner. He's the first member of the Viking franchise to receive this. He was a finalist along with Lions Edge Aiden Hutchinson and 49ers Christian McCaffrey. It's one of the oldest awards.
Most adversity to succeed.
How did the Vikings succeed?
I shouldn't have looked at it. I shouldn't have looked it up.
That's why I didn't tell you, and I had you look at it. What the fuck are they talking about? Speaking of the Bears,
that man got fired from Miami how many years ago?
Exactly. Got a job on Mike Tomlin's coaching staff.
Like right away.
And is still employed.
And has filed 7,317,623 fucking lawsuits.
And what did they succeed in? Their team sucked.
On learning how to file lawsuits.
Speaking of George Hollis, because George Hollis
I want to file a lawsuit. I'm gonna file a lawsuit against Anthony for making me look at that shit. I'm coming for you, Anthony.
So the Bears accepted a proposal to move to Hammond, Indiana. Did you see that?
I didn't see that they accepted a proposal, but I seen that they were looking at. I mean, Hammond is about this big.
And okay, so I'm sorry.
Where they're going to build a stadium, there's not going to be enough room for parking. There's going to be enough room for about 1 or 2 cars to park.
They announced their board of directors voted to advance plans to build a new world-class stadium in Hammond, Indiana. The franchise plans to maintain the Chicago Bears name, bringing an estimated 30-minute commute to Southeast for downtown fans.
Yeah, they're going to have to put buses that go to the stadium because the parking is not going to be there. Go look at the neighborhood they're going to put the stadium in.
How in the fuck did the Chicago Bears, how did Chicago lose the Bears?
I think citizens are tired of writing checks to rich people to pay for their fucking stadiums. Do you know how much the Bears are worth? I take Cash App. I'm going to sue you for 15 cents. I want it all in pennies.
Okay, so WWE, right?
Probably because he had his mom call and complain.
Jacob Fatu.
Mommy called and said, my baby boy needs to be on the cover, or else he's going to have to jump over the wall at the stadium and sit in my lap and cry somewhere.
So I understand that people get mad about that.
Huh?
Hold on.
I'm not mad about it because I don't play Madden, so I really don't give a fuck. But
there's a lot of people in arms up, right? But like when Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown, he wasn't on the cover of Madden. So you got Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson, Odell Beckham, and Antonio Brown are the 4 receivers that have been on the cover of Madden. 2 of them have gone crazy.
But what has Caleb Williams done?
Led the Bears to a playoff over the Packers. Threw a great Hail Mary pass.
Jumped in his mom's lap and cried.
Paints his fingernails.
They should use that picture for the cover.
Well, the picture they're using is him jumping in the air in like a
into his mom's lap and crying. Did they have the tears showing?
Okay, this. Let's be honest. I buy Madden every year. I don't know who the fuck is on the cover this year, and I have it downstairs. I buy college football every year. I don't know who the fuck is on the cover of college football. I buy 2K. Dude, I don't give a fuck. They could put fucking Peyton Hillis on the cover. They could put fucking John Madden. They could put me and Jeremy on the cover. I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to be on the cover. I don't need that.
I'm still going to buy the damn game.
I don't need that bad juju.
Who is on the that's been broken though? Who's on the cover of Madden this year?
Have you seen my luck? My luck, that shit's gonna come back. I don't need any more bullshit.
Oh, Saquon Barkley's on the cover this year. Why? Because he jumped over somebody.
Because he fought through adversity.
Because he jumped over somebody. That's why he's on the cover. Who's on the cover of 25? Christian McCaffrey. Why?
He fought through adversity.
Why? Because he had a cool season. Like, look, we know Madden is like fucking WWE and TKO. All they care about is the moments. So if you can put a cool moment, a cool package in the opening scene, and they're gonna do that with Caleb Williams throwing that fucking Hail Mary dart or whatever, that's all they gave a fuck about. Who's on the cover of 24? Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I play the game every year, and I don't know who's on the cover of these bitches. Josh Allen. Why don't they have Matthew Stafford? He was the MVP.
With his 27 kids.
What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I'm going back and looking at them. I can see every reason why certain ones are on, like Patrick Mahomes and Brady. Why? Because they were in the Super Bowl the year before. Got it. And Brady got beat in the playoffs, and Patrick Mahomes got beat in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson, after he won his first MVP, who lost in the first round of the playoffs. Madden makes no sense when they put people on the fucking cover. That's what I think the whole thing was. No, he was on the cover in 2024. So last year, so you had Saquon last year, this year 26. Christian McCaffrey on 25, and Josh Allen on 24. So like if you look at it, the last couple years, nobody really cares who they put on there. The game fucking sucks. We only play it because it's the only fucking football game out there. So yeah, it's not fucking great. There's a lot of horrible shit. Now they're introducing some new passing chart where you jump ball. So as a receiver, you have a timing to catch the ball, and the defender has it. So it's a skill gap. Bitch, it's not a skill gap. The ratings don't fucking matter. Same thing wrong with fucking 2K. Ratings no longer matter because you're trying to create this fucking skill gap where you put something in a green window, and it doesn't fucking matter. All you're going to do is find a certain catch range that you like and change everybody that catch range that you can put in that fucking window, and it's going to look like fucking 2K. Everybody's going to be shooting the same fucking shot. WWE talk about fake it until you make it. Welcome to the bloodline. Yeah, Fat 2. What is going on with Jacob Fat 2? He acknowledged Roman. He wanted to fight Jay. Where the fuck was Austin Theory? Okay. What the fuck happened? The week before, Austin Theory was pissed that Logan Paul broke his arm, fucked up his arm. He was going to give the belt back to Heyman. Heyman said, it's Paul, it's you and Braun Breaker as the tag team champions. Austin decided to go fucking crazy. Started beating up everybody. Beat up Joe Henry with the fucking chair. Beat up Dawkins with a chair. Was putting work on everybody. And then he just wasn't there. Just wasn't there. You had Braun Breaker get escorted to the ring by Paul Heyman without his tag team partner. But he was wearing the tag team belt. For the main event of Seth Rollins and what the fuck was that, WWE? What are you doing? Let me get this straight. Let me just rewind back to WrestleMania season. Do you remember this, Jeremy? The reason why Gunther is going against Seth Rollins is because they did not want to rush the Braun Breaker storyline. Yep. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, do you remember?
Paul had surgery.
Yeah, Paul had surgery because he tore his tricep. Do you remember that? And now we have a main event headlining Monday Night Raw of Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins. Was it a good main event? Yes, it was.
Don't know.
Did it make sense? No, it did not. So I'm not understanding. I don't get it. So Ruka, you got the Intercontinental title. That's great. Just go beat some people. Shut the fuck up talking. I'm so tired of everybody fucking talking. Why does everybody have to talk? Jacob Fatu had to come out and talk. We didn't want to hear you talk. We just wanted to hear you come out and say you acknowledge Roman. So Ruka had to come out and give her little speech. And do you guess what she said she was going to be, Jeremy? A fighting champion.
Hopefully,
why does
I don't know.
Everybody have to do that?
Big Nose has to book them.
Second thing,
Big Nose's nose is in the fucking way. He can't see.
We got the King of the Ring tournament coming, and we have the qualifying matches. Okay, why the fuck is Liv Morgan in the King of the Ring tournament?
She's a preppy little white girl. What do you
She
mean,
is a champion. I'm sorry, you just had a former Intercontinental champion in Maxine or whatever the fuck her name is. Why the fuck is she not taking her place? I understand Raquel and Roxanne. I'm fine with that. But why do you have the WWE, the champion, in the fucking tournament? You also have, okay, I get that. Becky Lynch is in it. Okay, I'm fine. But WWE, you have a chance right now to build some stars. That's what the King of the Ring used to be used for. And we know what's going to happen. Obi's winning. Why the fuck is he in the King of the Ring tournament? You don't need him there. Why is Penta there? You don't need him in the tournament. Penta can be doing his own fucking shit. He's doing a great job holding the belt, challenging everybody. But what the fuck are you doing, WWE, with this damn tournament? And why are we having a fucking four-way match? They had a fatal four match for the King of the Ring tournament. And all of them, the first rounds are fatal fours. So guess what? Obi won. So who's going to win the King of the Ring? Obi. Unless Brock Lesnar comes and screws him out of a King of the Ring championship. But I don't even think that could happen because he just beat 4 fucking dudes that try to beat his ass. So yeah, I'm not understanding what is going on. I don't get it. I don't understand why Liv is there. You're supposed to be building talent. And you have all these new people that are coming up. Why not put them in? Why does everybody that gets a title all of a sudden needs a 5-minute promo for the crowd to shout, you deserve it? No, the fuck they don't. They deserve to fucking die. That's all people deserve to do.
How else are they going to fill 3 hours?
It wasn't even 3 hours. It was 2. Monday Night Raw is only 2 hours.
And they're struggling to fill 2 hours.
Netflix, because they don't know how to. They know what to do with Obi. Obi might be the only thing they know what to do. They have booked this man so fucking strong. It's not even funny. They are building him perfectly as a giant that they need to be. They're trapping themselves into a corner because he's so fucking dominant that when he gets his title reign, nobody's going to be able to take it off of him. And they're going to have to build somebody up or have the little man syndrome. But they have booked him more consistently than anything. So he beats Brock Lesnar in a very short match after beating everybody in a short match. The only time they keep him down is they're giving him 5 to 7 F4s, F5s, whatever the fuck they're called. In the Monday Night Raw match, they're booking him. Basically, they're using this because now the King of the Ring tournament winner gets a title shot at SummerSlam. So they're using this to catapult into him a matchup. So one or two things is going to happen. One, he's going to win the King of the Ring. He's going to fight for the title at SummerSlam. And then him and Brock are going to fight some point in time down the line in November or December at one of these fucking pay-per-views, right? Maybe at Survivor Series, right? I don't know. Or he's going to be in the finals and Brock is going to cost him the championship. And then they're going to fight at SummerSlam to end their rivalry. So I think that's the easiest one that they know what they're doing with. They're building him up to be an unstoppable force, to finally put an end to Brock Lesnar. And then once he gets rid of that, he'll focus on the title. Of course, he'll probably win the Royal Rumble or something. I don't think they know what to do with everybody else. I don't think they know what to do with the Street Profits. I don't think they know how to run this Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins feud. I think the injuries to the Vision have completely killed them because Seth Rollins should have fought Logan Paul last night in the main event because he should be going through the Vision one at a time, building to the Braun Breaker fight. Okay. I don't think they know what to do with Sol Ruka in the Intercontinental title championship. Why the fuck is Tiffany Stratton not in this fucking King of the Ring tournament? I don't think they know what to do with this shit. I don't think they know what to do with Chad Gable. I don't think they know what to do with a lot of fucking people. The only people I think they know what they're doing with is Obi and the Bloodline. That's it. SmackDown, I think they have no fucking clue what they're doing at all. At least on Raw, we can say injuries have ruined some of the storylines that they planned on having. And then, of course, you're going to have CM Punk come back. Because CM Punk's taking some time off right now. So I think Raw, they're having a lot of trouble because their story writing is stupid. None of this shit makes sense. It would have been a much better for, in my opinion, the Street Profits or Ford to fight. What the fuck is his name? Austin Theory. After he just hurt Dawkins. That leads to once Dawkins comes back, a championship title match for the tag team championship where they end up beating the Vision because Seth Rollins interferes and hurts Braun Breaker. Then you have the Braun Breaker storyline where they continue, where they're going back and forth and beating the shit out of each other. And because now Braun Breaker has a real reason why he's upset because he doesn't need it because he lost the title. There's a lot of ways they could have done this, but I just think they're trying to get ratings. And whenever you're trying to get ratings, it doesn't look good. We've seen that happen with WCW. Goldberg versus Hogan on fucking Monday Night Raw. Yes, 100%. Then that's what I'm saying. 100%. This should have been Dawkins or Ford versus Theory in that fight. Another main event because he already had the Seth fight. They end up winning because Braun Breaker comes out, but Seth interferes. They end up winning due to that. He wins. They end up having a tag team match or whatever. Or maybe Braun wants his revenge. So the next Monday Night Raw is versus Ford. Again, Seth interferes. Then you at your pay-per-view, you have your tag team match. Seth had a great I'm going to hide the belt so that way I can fucking do the spear. We've seen that. Bret Hart did that with fucking Goldberg. So well, the Creed brothers, they were part of they became part of the Chad Gable stable. Right? Am I tripping? Julius Creed?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're part of his stable. His stable. The WWE needs it. Listen. This is very simple. It's a very simple thing that the WWE needs to do. Okay, they need to do long-term storytelling. That is why the Bloodline was such a great story and had so many people involved. That is why there are so many stories that we like from the 80s and 90s because the mega powers breaking up. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man teaming up and then breaking up with the Elizabeth. The story Steamboat versus Macho Man, Ric Flair, Ric Flair versus Steamboat, the story Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair. The stories that we loved, they told long tail stories. They had a very good chance with this Vision story, with Seth coming back from injuries. Yes, there was a lot of injuries. Very good chance. But they want to rush Braun because Braun should already be but he's not good on the mic. So they could have arranged this where Paul's telling him you don't need him, don't fight him, and chases. Seth Rollins is chasing Braun, and they keep adding new people. He has to go through Logan. He has to go through Theory. We've seen this before. They did this with Cody just a year ago. You could have told a very similar story, but they don't. They have a long-term story, and then something happens, and they change it, and they go for shock value. Cody fighting Gunther at the last match that just happened. Roman fighting Jacob Fatu. There's no reason Jacob Fatu shows up and just decides that he's going to get a championship title fight. And then he invokes tribal combat. And oh, yes, Roman hurts his hand because of the Tonga grip. It's just too predictable right now. It's so predictable. Jeremy ain't even watching it no more and knows what's happening. Jeremy, any final thoughts that you want to talk about before we jump off?
I don't think so.
All right. So my days are back off to Sunday, Monday. We could actually go back to Saturday morning if we wanted to, because now I don't work till like 10:30 on Saturday. So if Saturday works better for you, Jeremy, we could definitely go back to that shit.
It doesn't matter. Either or.
But I like Sunday because when football comes, we can at least make our picks beforehand. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right here that day, make our picks, and then go watch the games. So everybody pay attention to the NBA Finals tonight. Should have some fun. Should be great. I will be doing backyard work. Oh, it's tomorrow. Never mind. It's not tonight. It's tomorrow. That's right, because they're traveling. So they put 2 days in front of them. That's right. Yep, because then they goes, yep, it's a day in between. Okay, yep. So watch the game. It's tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Jeremy, whenever you're ready, you can take us out.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.